So, hey guys, I'm going to show you how to get a little bit better at Fall Guys. Probably going through the basic gameplay mechanics. It's just a way to get through further rounds and like the ways just to make it easier to qualify, and then just the techniques to probably get ahead, because there are, I guess, a lot of places we can get behind and then it's quite hard to deal with the crowd. So let's just go from level to level and see how we go. Cool. So my last game, I just got a win through playing Hexagon. Don't know how I did it. Well, I kind of do, but it's my second win. It's a bit of luck and just knowing what was below me. I didn't fall off, which was the good thing, and I managed to use some of the dives. And you'll learn that diving is a really important technique. So we'll carry on once get in the game. So the whirly gig, this one's an interesting one because you actually have a bit of time to get the win here, a little bit like Seesaw. But it's about, like, I wouldn't take the risk and let yourself get hit ahead like some of the professionals can do. It's just too risky because you can get set behind, and once you're behind, it's too hard. So I guess what I do is I kind of run the other way, always try and jump. Like, you naturally get hit by people, so it gets quite hard. So the issue I had there was that I didn't jump and it's now turning into a shitstorm. So can I recover from this? Looks like I'm not qualify. So what I do is I'm gonna try and run and keep jumping. I always go against it because it's easier. For this one here, you jump. Fuck's sake, some random guy comes here. Jump dive straight away. Should be able to get under. Again, you can see there, oh, it looks like I'm choking hard. But it's definitely a timing thing. You want to wait for that propeller to come under. For that part there, you just run between the two propellers. You can do it on either side. Then wait for the thing here, and then you're done. You'll naturally fall off. Now, you've got a choice left, right, or middle. Middle just seems like a death trap, and normally you just fly over the edge. So when you get to these propellers, I always run against them. So no, it's easier to like know where they're going. To explain that last bit, probably need to slow it down. I might have to do this a few more times, but it's all around the jump dive and knowing where the propeller's going to go. Jump dive gives you a lot of extra distance, I'd say. So just looking at some other guys here. So like, you should jump dive, but you know the propeller's coming, so you can do what he did there, or you can turn around and wait. That if you panic jump, you can easily lose. Now this last one is just about knowing there's a rotating propeller, which is, it's what it is. Like you have to wait for it, Just make sure that you don't get hit by the bar. So it's always about maybe just jumping a second time over the bar, and then you should definitely have a chance to go over the propeller. And if the propeller's not perfect, you can always do a jump dive, like to some of the side areas on it. It's a bit more dodge, but it's a lot easier. So what it's really is the dive function. Alright, so Seesaw is an interesting one because it's really dependent on where everyone else goes. So it's really good to get ahead and not jumping while the platform's too crazy. So I'm going to try and get ahead here. I'm in the front of the pack, well, pretty close to the front of the pack, so it can be quite easy. See, if you just do a one jump here, people can land on you and it can go crazy. So it's all about the dives. So when I come to this one here, I like to cross platform. So I'm jump diving towards the center to try and balance it out. I'm running, jump dive across. Let's see, I'm crossing when I'm doing this. Now this one's harder because you can cross, but there's a point where you have to go back in. Again, like you probably know, you keep getting knocked in the middle. Diving is just the easiest way to do it. And you can also get quite a bit of height jump, which I use in this as well. It works quite well for me. Just doing small jumps is just not good enough anymore. So this one's a hard one, but we should work it right. so you don't know which way the platform's going to go. But if I can jump dive, okay, that didn't work well, but because I fucked that up. But the jump dive does work to get some height, like here. Boom, got some height. But this is a bit chaotic actually. It's one you want to let that one wait, let it wait out, let it wait out. Thing is, there's always some stupid people who always try and like jump early, and you have to deal with the stupidity of the rest of the crowd. This one here, at the end you have to be careful, like it will swing either way if you're one of the only people, but you just want to do a good jump dive. This one you've got a lot of time because people always fall off, especially when the platform goes vertical. Or they just do silly jumps, just like a standard jump. And the thing is, if you just do a standard jump, you do like this guy and you fall off. This is why you jump dive. Alright, fruit shoot's a bloody bugger. Luckily I'm on the front, but I'm gonna jump off to the side because people will always try and jump on you. And if you get hit, you're gonna be off the edge. Now, you only run here. My tip is to always stay near the side and try and jump dive over that purple edge. Because you know when you fall, like you can see there, I got bumped. It could only held me back there. Now you've got to get, it's tough. Because I mean, the real purpose of getting there is that if you get knocked, you've got like a safety buffer. Near the end, you jump dive, get over the edge. I had a nice and easy run of it because the fruit weren't really near me. But it's that jump diving, staying near the edge. So let's watch some other people doing this. The chicken's doing alright. Just sticking near the edge is fine. And just keep going up, and then hopefully work it out. But if you do the techniques, we can jump dive over the purple thing. Then it will literally save you a lot of times. This one's a one that can really fuck you over because it'll be like 1 fruit hits you, then 5 fruit hits you, and you're down. Rock and roll, interesting one. This one's a hard one because there's different strats. Either you've got 3 teams, and the answer is you want to be the first one. You want to be the first or second team at the end because once you're the last team, you're the one being pushed up. The main strategy is to push your own ball. Like that's it. Everyone on your own ball, you'll win against people. So it's hard because everyone's holding on to each other because everyone's pushing right. So I'm behind, supporting the team out. Kind of, not really. Probably doing it wrong to be honest, but so I can't say my strats right. But now that my position's in, pushing it up. And now you want to the half height, you want to curl it in because there's a bar here. And push it back, push it back. So we are not last. Okay, so it seems like some people wanted to do some things. The yellow team's last. Push it up, push it over the hill. I put a little dive in it to lock it. This is working well because our ball's just gone well ahead, and there's one of the things, what people trying to do things, you can try and grab them. This one was quite a good one, but because people normally try and block things, and once you're in a corner at the real top, you're screwed, especially when they've got a couple of people holding it back. There's not much you can really do on that one there. It relies on the good team. But if you hold R2 and push forward, it works well. Just make sure that you are the one on the front. You don't want to be pulling someone back. Hexagon final round. Well, we'll see how you go on this one. My strat is not to do the classic fall to the bottom one. It's about staying as high as possible and running around. Now, your jump dive's a big thing in this one. It's about being able to deal with space knowing where you want to go below you. It's quite hard early on to find out what you want to do around this. So I kind of run around the center. I can see people running around when it's a bit chaotic. So I'm going to try and get my own little area. I got fucked over there by that guy. This is not going that well actually, because some guy's blocking it off. So we've got way too many people here. I see a jump, dive, and then run a little bit, and then hop. Bullshit. People still coming off the top, which is bloody annoying. It's all about knowing what's below you. And I've got some prick. See how this here? He's fucked me. So he pushed me off. But I had a nice bit of purple below. Didn't really expect it, so I'm just going to use this and see how we go. A lot of people will be below, but I think there is a couple of people on top, like that frickin' prick there, who's now fully blocked me off. But I can see this gold bit here, so I'm going to drop down to that. And I've got this beautiful bit to myself, I think. I hope I am. Because I could win this quite easily. So there's only 2 people left now. You have to be, I don't know, it's just to be really careful and patient. And I won! Boom! Too easy! It's 2 in a row! Come on! Woo! Top tier, 7 wins. I do like that trophy game as well. That's sick. Well, that's part 1 of my video. That's my first video to start it off, and it happened to work out so well. So yeah, thanks for watching that. Hope you got some tips, but it's fantastic. I love it. I love it. I'll save this one down and we'll go on to the next one.